A lot of you are going to be watching us at home, enjoying that great family time, eating your Thanksgiving dinner, those yams, that turkey, those mashed potatoes, grandma's biscuits. Without further ado, I'm Leo along with
Rick
and
Francisco.
and today we're going to be bringing you some of the hottest Black Friday deals to look out for. We're going to be taking you through some of the ad scans that are currently out for the major stores, and we're going to be showing you and giving you the reactions of what we consider to be the best deals out for. We're going to give you categories such as television, best televisions, also what to look for in television, certain technology such as video games, consoles, and other electronics. We're very handy with the electronics, I have to say. And also with some toys that we come across in miscellaneous stuff. Rick's not impressed. Look at his
I gotta
look.
say, not impressed. Not impressed. Impressed. Not impressed. So I gotta say, this Black Friday was kind of weak. I mean, I know it hasn't happened, but
Wait. We're gonna give final impressions until the very end. Yeah, but Rick ruined it. You could have said spoiler.
Spoiler. The Titanic song.
All right.
Sorry, guys.
Without further ado, you guys are. I know you're talking to family, kind of watching us talking back and forth. That's fine. So let's get right.
No,
to
it's not
it.
fine. Pay attention.
Right to it. We're at
Just
the
kidding.
Walmart ad. So guys,
Walmart.
right off the bat, they're showing us. They're showing us
Wally World.
the new Apple product, the iPhone 5S. What? The 5S? $99. Save $50. Okay. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think that's a very great deal, considering that when it was originally launched, you would get it free with an as an upgrade
Yes.
with your plan.
Yeah, but this is
So-
kind of one of those tossing out stock that they just have piled up. This is just something that they want to get rid of.
6 p.m. Thanksgiving Day.
There are a lot of
Yeah.
people that don't have this product that can, take advantage of. How long did you have your? Was it 3 or 4?
Oh, my iPhone 4?
Yeah.
I think it was 4 years.
See,
it was going on 4 years.
You are not the only one that does that. So there are other people out there that probably still have the 2 or the 3, and they can say like, "Oh, I can finally get something a little bit more newer."
Right.
But I mean, in all fairness, when you're dealing with smartphones and all this stuff, you want the latest and greatest. At least maybe not the current one, maybe the one behind it. But this to me is kind of like, what's the point?
Okay.
Why?
Now, moving on. Televisions right here. We see 40-inch, what is that, an RCA? Rick, moving closer. Let me know.
Which one are you talking about?
I can't see too well on
not
the
the
big screen
Philips,
here.
obviously.
The one on the upper right-hand corner there. right over here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Highlight it. Maybe you can see it. Here, let me peek in.
It's a
Element.
40-inch Element 1080p television set. For $125, I think it's a okay deal. It's not the premium television, but
well,
I think
it
people
depending
that
on the
are
purpose, right?
I think people that are looking to buy a television at this price point just want something to hang up on their kid's wall, probably, or in their garage,
If it's gonna
as
be
a
something,
spare bedroom
exactly,
television.
yeah. If someone has like a, what do you call it, like a bar in the garage or a kid's game room setup, kind of where they just want a TV, something to watch sports, something to be going on in the background. Yeah, perfect. 125, you can't go wrong, and it's a 40-inch, so that's pretty.
That's
good.
right.
So that's pretty good. But as far as quality, I don't know, Element.
And they also got a 50-inch television set over on your in the left-hand side there, which is fine. I think the price point's fair as well for something on the low end. Then we get to the nitty-gritty. We get the PlayStation 4 bundle.
$249.
It's the slim version bundle with Uncharted 4, what I consider to be one of the greatest games of all time. So I think that's a wonderful deal, actually, if you think about it. You get one of the best games ever with the PS4 Slim, $249. I mean, that's going to be about the same price that most of the...
$249.
What? Okay,
$249,
so,
that's right.
250. So this is the current PS4, the slim version with this game bundle, right?
Right.
As far as price and what is being offered for the what do they call it? The 4 Pro, the 4.
The Pro.
It's called
PlayStation
the Pro, right?
4 Pro.
Pro, right?
Yes.
Price difference and features that's packaged with the Pro.
Mm.
Is there a point in saying, nah, I don't want this, I'm going for the Pro?
Well, it depends on your needs. The Pro is more geared towards people that have 4K television sets.
Mm-hmm.
So most people that have 4K is because they want to take advantage of that extra resolution.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, you're gonna want to spend that extra $100 and go for the PlayStation 4 Pro edition.
Is it 350 or is it 4?
I think I saw some ads or heard some rumblings that some online sites are going to have the 4K also at a discount, but it's not too much more of a discount. Like this one, I'm assuming it's going to be at around the $50 range or so. Now, the big thing here, the big thing to watch out for, I think, is the video games. Those video games that they're offering right there, they're relatively new games. We have Battlefield 1, Titanfall 2, you got the new Madden, you got the new NBA 2K game, you got the WWE 2K17, and what game did you mention there?
No, Uncharted, but on the PlayStation.
Oh, yeah. So those are priced at just over 50% off. They're priced at $27 for this ad, and I think this is the cheapest I've seen out of all
video games.
Of these,
they're above $30.
Yeah, these video games are $30 almost everywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
The cheapest I've seen just match this, and I think that's from Amazon. Actually,
Yeah.
It's not from a brick and mortar store. So that's pretty interesting there.
It's kind of cool.
Walmart bringing it right away with their first.
The thing with TVs though, aren't they supposed to be kind of like rebadge models? So, like, they're not technically Samsungs or whatever VCOs.
Well, most of them, right off the bat, it tells you. Well, yeah, because you're saying, like, right there, it says Samsung, but the guts is...
But it's not a true Samsung. It's like another TV that got
like it'll have
or
components
whatever.
from a different...
And then they just put the Samsung.
Well, from what I understand, most major brands try to stay away from doing that, like the elite brands, but then all the mid-tier brands, they have no problem with trying to cut corners. But when you're buying stuff from Sony, stuff from Samsung, I think typically you're getting a high quality product, and that's why they have such a good reputation. Although it wouldn't surprise me in this day and age.
Well, I mean, but then
one of them try to cut corners at some point.
This is the same thing. This is old stock. These aren't brand new televisions that came out this year.
They can be because the brand new televisions have different ports, like whatever you wanted on your TV. What was it?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think the new television sets released just after summertime.
They did
because they get announced at the CES, Consumer Electronics.
But that's what I'm saying. This is all a bunch of old stuff that didn't sell that now they're promoting to just kind of try to get rid of. Which reminds me, I forgot who told us. Remember? I can't remember. We were thinking about why Black Friday. Why do they call it Black Friday? Remember? And everybody's coming up with all these ideas of because of this.
I know why.
Of that.
I used to work retail.
Why?
I'll tell you why.
Tell me.
Because throughout the year, retailers tend to lose money and they're in the red numbers. So basically, this is their opportunity to come back on the black, meaning on the positive.
Profit.
Yes.
Anything from this Friday forward is profit.
So
that's why they try to sell as much as they can.
They're just trying to get rid of all their old junk and stock and trying to
make money. Yeah.
That's right. So here we go. Right away, immediately, something that jumps off the screen to me is this really cool Netgear router, the AC1750 smart router. I personally don't have this particular model. However, I do have a Netgear router very similar to this. Mine's the version that has 4 antennas. I think they call it like the Nighthawk or something like that, with Moomoo technology, and it's really
fancy
really
terms
good.
There.
Well, that's what they call it. And this one right here that I'm highlighting, $89. That's not bad for a Wi-Fi router.
$1750. That's not. Yeah, that's actually
that's
pretty
not
good.
Bad. That's really really good for this type of router.
So explain why we want routers.
Explain, Rick.
Do you want Wi-Fi?
Former IT person here.
Do you want internets?
When you go to Charter or Comcast or whoever, they give you a modem that's wireless.
All right, let me kind of break it down to you this way.
Do it fast though. Do it quick.
Do it quick.
Yeah, we're barely on page 3 here.
We're not gonna go through the whole ad. So it's kind of like a Swiss Army knife. Do you want one tool that can do a multitude of things, but at a more kind of restricted capacity? or do you want one tool that's dedicated to perform one function at its entirety? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So kind of that concept. The whole modem router combo, I'm not saying that they don't work. I'm not saying that it's not good.
But you can control them more.
But for someone that's more tech specific, that wants more throughput and more, or less, I should say, firewall and other type of issues, then it's best to just go modem only, router only. That particular unit I've never used, but Netgear is actually a pretty good brand. And it being the AC, which is the latest Wi-Fi, I guess, signal you can think of, that's pretty good. That's 1750 at 80 or 90. What was it? $90?
$90.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you have it right there. Boom.
Not Chromecast. That one. Whoa. There you go.
Boom.
It's flashing. You're gonna give someone seizures.
Sorry, folks at home.
Moving on.
I'll try not to flash it. So
Don't flash. Please don't flash.
DVD videos,
Do people actually
Blu-rays.
collect
There's
DVDs
a lot
and
of people
Blu-rays?
that do.
Oh, you still
I
do.
do.
Yeah. I do.
One thing that kind of surprised me a little bit was this thing over here.
Deadpool.
They're all DVDs though, right?
Let me get down to it. There. They still sell these things? I thought tablets had taken completely over.
Portable DVD.
Portable DVD players. That's insane. I did not believe that.
Well, I mean, it all depends because, like
Older people.
if you already have all
all
this collection, you don't want to have to re-download or re-stream or bother with more data usage on your tablet. So if you already have it, might as well just, here you go, put it on the kid's lap, turn it on, headphones, and done.
And older people.
Okay, so we got more movies here. We got some headsets. I personally have one of these
how much is gonna be Civil War?
LG Tone Pro wireless Bluetooth headsets. I strongly recommend this one. I have it. That's what I used to work out. It's moisture resistant, so if you're a person that sweats a lot
Why'd
or
you
likes
tap me
to
on the
go,
soldier when you did that?
because you're in my space, Rick. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, I'll move over here. I see how it is.
If you want me off screen.
Ooh, poor Ricky.
Whoop.
Poor
I'm back.
Ricky. Ricky's back! Yay! All right, so that's a cool. What?
A
Eh?
squeaky voice, Leo.
Civil
So Civil
War, how
War.
much? $9? But that's not the one with DVD, huh? That's probably just a Blu-ray and that's it.
That's the Blu-ray.
Yeah, that's
And-
it. No, it's not a combo.
Yeah, but
See, they give you all the
you
cheap
got some
stuff.
Bluetooth speakers.
The one good thing I gotta
So,
say about Walmart is that they're starting their deals online the day of Thanksgiving.
They're also doing their business physical.
No, I know,
Exactly.
but yeah, the store's gonna be open. But what I mean is, if you don't want to deal with that hassle of actually going there and
I
trying to
never
find,
do.
so this is actually kind of good if you're actually finding something attractive here and you want to buy. You can see the majority of this stuff, unless it's the what do they call it, the doorbuster or whatever, the ones that are starting at a specific
Where
hour.
they only have one of each.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to actually go to the store. You just log on online, which last year was ridiculous. Going to your cart, like 5 minutes processing.
It's like that every year. I think last year was
Well-
probably your first time trying to do that.
Well, okay.
But the servers get overloaded.
every year, but I meant, okay, last year that
Yeah.
happened too.
But so just moving on here, we got some tablets,
iPads?
computers.
200. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
price
200
for
for an iPad Mini too. Not too bad. They get $70 off. Usually those don't go on sale.
Yeah,
And
but
if they do, it's only like 5% off. They're getting
shop all day and night at Walmart.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
so that's really cool.
So
I
that's
mean,
gonna be an online.
you
price
got some
too.
of these tablets at fairly decent prices right here, so I do recommend that. The Google Chrome, I
have
know
one.
that they use them in schools for educational purposes, but I'm sorry, I call it the Google Chrome. It's called a Chromebook. I think they're
I don't have one
lame.
of those.
I don't like them. I
It's-
do not like them.
Think of it.
It's very
as
limited.
Your phone. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
You
With
can't
the
really
keyboard.
do what you do on a normal
Nope.
laptop. Just spend a little bit extra, folks at home. Spend a little extra and get yourself a real laptop.
There are apps
Real
though.
laptop.
You know, like how you can put Microsoft Office in your computer.
Well, yeah,
There's
but-
an app similar to Microsoft Office.
You could do that
for-
on
for
tablets,
Google.
though. It's just a glorified tablet.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Looking at deals here, printers. Tell us your printer story, Rick, from a few Black Fridays ago.
That's from another day. Let's get moving on.
That's for another day.
Rick walked out of a Walmart
all
one
I
year
gotta say is-
without paying for his
All
tablet.
I gotta say is,
Or for his-
I was
Without paying
at
for
the
his
register, at the register in the electronics department,
Busted.
handing every item one by one,
Sure.
and even I told
He
the
says that now.
the cashier person, "Did you scan that?" "Yeah, I did." Into the box it went. I mean, into the cart it went.
Then it's not your fault.
And I'm walking
You're
out the
absolved.
store. I handed them my receipt. They checked everything, and then when I get home, I'm like, "This is Something's not right here.
Something's not.
I'll just leave it at that.
All you people with Samsung phones like these, like the Galaxy, Samsung 7, any type of telephone that takes micro SD cards, this is a deal for you right
I
here.
need that.
Look at
But
this
what is
right
Let me
here.
see
But what's
how much?
What's the rating on it?
128.
I lost control here. Oh, there we go.
128.
It's 128 gigabytes,
sweet.
micro SD.
That's the max these phones can take, right?
2488.
The max they can take
Dude.
is
No, 200, 250, right?
200.
200.
Unless there was an
Dude.
update and they take more now. But when,
Still
it,
50 should be, not 200.
but when it was at launch, it was 200 at launch.
Dude,
But what's the
250.
what's the class rating on it though?
who cares? It's 2488.
Well, it does matter because remember we were
No,
trying to do.
this is the basic one, not the. It's UHS 1. It's not. It's
That's
not the
that's what I'm
UHS
saying. Because
3.
remember we were trying. What were we doing? Burst or video recording at the highest resolution possible, but it would downscale it because it wasn't able to write to the card, or something like. I forget what it was, but anyways, but that's a pretty good deal actually for that much amount of memory. So I'm probably in for one or two.
Yeah,
of
if you're looking for a card to shoot 4K video or video at 60 frames per second, get one of the UHS 3 rated cards. They're more pricey, but they're a lot faster and can actually handle that application. So here we go. Nothing too interesting here.
I think we got the bulk of Walmart's
Hey,
offering.
some of these cameras here. I'm a little bit of a camera buff. And so we got, let's see, the Canon SLR2 lens bundle bonus. Which
449.
which Canon is this?
It's the cheap Canon.
SLR2. Okay, well,
Aren't we at like SLR 7?
That's different. It's like the 7D and 70D and all those. But this is decent for an entry level camera if you are considering studying about cameras and all that stuff. There's a cheap way to get in there, and so not bad. You save $150 for a little starter kit right here.
Cool.
That's the only thing there that kind of jumps off screen for me. The GoPro there too, but I'm not too into the GoPros, mainly because most of them don't record sound. The older versions don't. Boom! We're getting into the good stuff here. You know what, guys? I'm mostly of a Sony guy and a Nintendo guy, but when the Xbox Slim or this S version came out, Xbox One S, I considered actually purchasing one. But then I thought about the games, and I was like, oh, that doesn't really have games I want on it.
The majority
But check this
are
out. They're still selling
360.
Xbox 360s. That's really cool. I like that. $129. Not bad.
Towel trick.
Yeah. So it
Yeah,
goes.
I don't think that applies to those.
Yeah, these are the newer ones. So it just makes me think of like this thing that I heard one guy say once. He was talking to his kid, and he was saying like okay, you want the new console, right? Like you want the new Xbox One S? That's fine. I'll buy you the new Xbox One S, but you're probably not gonna get a game with it. We'll probably just have to borrow some games from somebody or play the free game demos that it comes with, or I could buy you the old Xbox 360, and I could buy you 10 games with it, plus an extra controller, plus whatever the extra peripherals are for it. So that kind of, that's kind of like the theory a lot of parents are going to be thinking with this purchase right here.
Yeah.
This was a story?
Yeah,
Okay.
this was a story.
Good story.
You don't think so? Rick's not impressed again, you jerk. All right, so
Damn.
Rick's not a real father. He doesn't think that
34.
way.
We gotta speed this up, guys.
Yeah, so
Moving
here we
on.
go.
Next,
More
let's go.
games.
How about we go to the next ad? I think we've gone through the bulk of what Walmart had.
Okay, so here we go. What's this? What are we looking at? Best Buy.
TVs
hitting us
galore on
right
Best
away
Buy.
with the television sets, and color me not impressed. Not impressed, guys. I'm not impressed. Another camera deal. I think it's the same camera deal that we saw.
I'm pretty
Oh no,
sure.
it's a Rebel T6 DSLR. Actually, that's a better camera. That's a better camera than what.
Did the other one have a bundle too, or was it just?
Yeah,
the
it
camera?
was bundled. Actually, I think it's the exact same bundle, but this one's memory card. Yeah, it has all the same stuff in it. Pretty much just this one's a better camera, and I think it's the same price. So, there you go. You got the video games there. Not very good prices on those. Is this $4.99 each?
No, I'm pretty sure it's
$24.99 each. Okay. Yeah, not impressed, guys. Come on, Best Buy.
All the TVs
you gotta hit us with the good stuff.
All the TVs are pretty much the same thing because they can't be giving out their curve, their
Xbox One S.
300.
Oh, this is the 1 terabyte version though. I think this is a better deal than the 500 terabyte.
Well, it's
version.
$50 more.
500 gigabyte. I mean.
No, get your drone. 400.
Where?
Up.
Oh, there we go. Oh, but that's not the drone I have. This is the standard quadcopter. So
standard. Well, you got the 3 Pro or what?
I got the 4K, the DJI Phantom 3 4K. So, I don't know if you're thinking about getting into droning stuff, but you're not too sure.
Ever since you've been using it, what do you recommend, or what do you what's your opinion of this?
I think that if you're gonna get a drone that you're not too sure about its applications, you're gonna do it just as a hobby. Get a cheap one like this one. The Phantom 3 standard would be just fine. If you're gonna get a drone for video applications and things like that,
I know.
then the minimum I would say is go for a drone that shoots at 4K.
I know what you're talking about because in comparison to other models that are much more expensive, but you say cheap one like this is $400 is cheap.
That's the cheapest one.
That's cheap,
cheapest
dude.
one, but it's not cheap. That's still a lot of money, guy.
That's a lot of money, but when you consider the type of people that are looking out to buy a drone, that's people that have the money to actually spend on a $400 toy.
Yeah.
So,
Get
hey,
an RC
this TV is not bad.
get an
LG
RC
is a
copy.
good brand. It's a 4K smart LED TV. It's a 40-inch. Actually, this is probably the best deal I've seen on a television.
Should get that,
yet.
Rick.
Yeah, you should.
Oh,
You should.
it
That
is-
way I'm
it
not.
is 4K.
You guys see me kind of squinting here? I'm trying to look at our monitor here, and it's got a little hard to see. Eventually.
It has nothing to do with that's a 1080p. Same thing.
What?
It'd be bigger though.
No, 40-inch for 150, and it is at 4K, and it's an LG. LG is not too bad.
Oh, just good.
Life's
It's
good.
not like it's a Westinghouse.
Westinghouse.
Yeah,
From
exactly.
Westinghouse.
Or what's that
Element.
other one?
Al-
Sennheiser or something? I don't know what they call it. Some cheap brands. Here, moving on here. 50-inch Samsung. Hey, for a Samsung, sold. It's
300.
almost 50% off. Sorry, I had to.
50 inches?
Yeah, it's a
Dang,
50-inch
That's pretty good. Yeah.
LED. It's a 1080p, but that's still almost 50% off. You save $250.
What's the plus free shipping? Is that what it is?
Free shipping.
Yeah, free
But
shipping.
isn't this-
if
oh, it
you
is.
order it online,
Okay, I gotcha.
or if you go to the store and they run out, but they still have stock
Yeah, but see,
online.
they're doing that. They're opening. Oh, but they're not opening Thursday. They're opening Friday morning,
Wow.
right?
Best Buy
Wait.
is kind
No,
of
never mind. Right there, doors open Thursday 5 p.m.
Best Buy is kind of redeeming themselves on the TV deals here.
Who?
Kind of, not too.
It was
bad.
Walmart that started
Vizio.
the
I like
whole
Vizio.
Black
Vizio. You
Friday
can't
on
go wrong with
Thursday
that brand. They're pretty
afternoon
good.
thing,
Grand
right?
Theft Auto PS4.
GTA 5
$30.
was released 3 years ago,
3 years ago.
and it's
More.
still,
No, 3.
it's still only $30. It's $30 still.
Well, it's the PS4 version. It's a little more high resolution. You know.
Essentially, it's
No,
the
I
same
understand,
game.
but-
It just has
but
more mods than
Some of the games that came out this year are already being sold at $15 prices.
Mhm.
This one came out like 3 or 4
But
years ago.
You know,
It's
it
being
has
sold
to
at
do.
30. But yeah, it's because it's a very great game, and it keeps getting all these great updates on it.
Yeah.
It's like a new game every time they
true.
See,
add an
the
update
main
to
thing
it.
and
so.
what I really love about it,
Great.
even though I don't play it enough, is the fact that it's a free subscription. You don't have to pay monthly to
You
play
do
their
need
games.
PS Plus to play.
Well, okay, well that's separate, but it's not Rockstar that's charging you. That's Sony that's
There's
charging.
look.
transactions.
The Amazon Fire Stick,
Well,
for all
that's
you
how they get
people
their
that
money.
want to add additional software to it.
Fire Stick.
Yeah, the Fire Stick,
You know,
man.
I'm surprised that people in our town that used to go the route where they can get movies copied. Whatever,
Oh yeah.
they know about the Fire Stick.
Uh-huh.
I was very
And they
surprised.
still sell them. Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, it's $30, so it's a great deal. in my opinion, for all the applications
Now,
that it can serve.
what would be better as far as like the Roku, like the little box? Because Amazon has what is it called? I don't know. It's not the Fire Stick. It's the next one up.
Alexa.
No, it's a box too. I forget what it's called.
Firebox.
Maybe, but it has more memory, so potentially it can stream it better.
From what I understand, some of these boxes, it's just a controller that offers more options. Whereas you can see there on the screen, the controller for the Fire Stick is a little bit more simple looking than this other controller over here for the Roku. It gives you a few more options there. Plus, in terms of the horsepower behind it, I really can't tell you much because I really don't know what is inside of each one of those little boxes. But for the applications that most people are using these for, which is streaming and basic online web browsing, it does the job. It doesn't do it well for web browsing, but it does a job well for online streaming, such as YouTube.
Well, really, all you
Netflix,
need is OK and
Hulu,
back.
all those. Yeah.
Left, right, up, down.
So
to navigate, and then if you get a Bluetooth keyboard to hook it up with it, I mean that controller is pretty much pointless. You just
a lot of those controllers, they have voice recognition, so they'll recognize your voice if you want to just like enter commands that way. Oh, look, a mixing board. So yeah, those are still around.
I wasn't impressed with their surround sound DVD systems. I was taking a look at those. And
see, they're matching the deals here that you saw on Walmart.
Say 50 on any Xbox One console.
Yeah, not bad. Controllers, $40, not bad at all. Actually, that probably matches just the typical sale prices that these controllers dip to. The headset, it's a good price for the gold wireless headset here for the PlayStation. And I don't really know too much about this particular, the Turtle Beach Air Force XO or X1.
Xbox One.
So yeah, I mean, I'm assuming they're pretty on par with each other, considering their price points. The games, these are relatively new games again, released not too long ago, priced at $30. These are the same games that Walmart's selling for $27.99.
Wasn't it 24? $24.99?
No, $27.
$2 cheaper. There
so
you go.
There you have it. I mean, those are pretty much some of the same deals.
I'm this close to getting a 3DS.
3DS, $99. Now's the time. I think they were $99 this last year as well. I don't understand why they're still the same price.
You know what?
No, wasn't it the 2Ds?
The other thing for us
it could be
that have GameCube or Gamers Club Unlocked.
See, these are cool.
I get an extra 20% off.
Nice. GCU is the way to go if you have it.
So that might actually be better than going to Walmart.
It will if you have GCU, that's for sure.
When did that was the Thursday, or was that the Friday deal?
These are all Friday deals.
Friday doorbusters.
So it looks like we've kind of mostly gone through the major stuff. We know that when we look through one of these, all the major stuff is like within the first 10 pages or so. So let's move on. Target's gonna be. I'm just gonna kind of blow through this one and get to the toy section, because so far electronics has been about the same for everything.
Well, check out toys.
Oh look, look at that Chewbacca. That looks cool. I might get that.
Man, this weekend, sorry, kind of side note, Target had like 30% off on a whole bunch of toys, board games, card games, electronics.
Don't fall for that at home, folks. They're gonna be way cheaper on Black Friday, even though they try to say they're Black Friday deals.
Some stuff will be, but not all
of it. Will be cheaper, dude.
Oh look, they're also selling the Fire Stick for the same price, $29.99. Their television sets are pretty cool. They got the new GoPro Hero free $60 gift card. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad at all, considering the GoPro 5 Hero 5 Black was just released. That's not a bad deal. Another drone. This is which version? Same one, huh? Phantom 3 standard. Yeah, same one. Again, if you're looking to kind of get into this hobby, that's a good way to get started and see if it's for you.
It's a good way to get your
not for you.
A good way to get your feet wet.
Yeah, exactly.
When it flies over the lake and you have to go in and chase after it.
Well, when it flies over the lake and you have to chase after it, you're only out $400 as opposed to like.
And you're gonna get your feet wet.
As opposed to the $1,000+ that some of
Yeah.
the upper echelon ones go for. So. I see a lot of
I
these
never got the point
I
of all
don't
them
see the
Fitbits.
point.
It
I don't
counts
see
your
the point.
steps and
It
counts
does,
your
but it's not the
calories.
point.
Same thing. Well, see, Samsung, what is it? They have an app. What is it called? Samsung Step
Ooh,
or something?
$8 games. I like $8 games, even if they're the cheap ones.
Hey, I haven't played any single one of those.
Watch Dogs, $8, man. There's your chance.
That's
Is it
part
for
one,
the
though.
Wii U though?
No, it's PS4.
No, these are
Wii U never goes on sale. That's what I'm saying.
No, Wii U doesn't exist anymore. That's
No,
why it's been
no, but-
discontinued.
But that's what I mean. Still, like I wanted Watch Dogs for the Wii U.
Oh.
That's never gonna go on sale. That's what I mean.
Your best bet is Amazon used
Yeah.
Amazon section there. Look at this. Street Fighter 5 for $15. I strongly recommend that game.
How much did you pay?
Ratchet
for your,
and Clank for PS4. Excellent game.
How much
Go
did-
get it.
How much did you pay
$15.
for your?
Far
Mario
Cry
Maker?
Primal. Go get Far Cry Primal
It
for
was on
$15.
Black
That's
Friday
a great
last year.
game.
Do you
It
remember
was
the price?
like $30.
Those are all great games. I
$35.
strongly recommend
I got it
those.
cheaper than that. I
Yeah?
think I got it for $29.99 last year.
Now, Far Cry Primal, I think, is a more mature game, so I don't think that's... It has a lot of blood and stuff, because you have to kill and hunt animals, and in some cases, other cave people. So,
You have to hunt them down.
yeah, so that one's not for the kiddos, but like Street Fighter 5 and Ratchet and Clank, those are definitely great games to get. I strongly recommend those. Over here in the $35 sale section, we have Super Mario Maker. That one's a great game as well. Titanfall 2, WWE 2K17. I don't recommend you get them here, guys. Go to one of the other stores. Go to Walmart. Go to Best Buy. They're down there for $30. So save some money. Let's see. Movies? Nah. We just skip over the movies.
Meh.
Yeah. Skip
Some
over
good
the
movies.
movies. There's lots of great movies. Martian is in there. Some great toys. Oh, My Little Ponies. Oh, Princess House. Yeah, might get one of my daughter's a little house for their toys.
Ooh, Star Wars.
For your daughters, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I'll allow it.
All right.
Giant
so-
Darth Vader for $50.
Oh, those Jenga blocks. Oh, 44.
Oh,
No,
giant Jenga.
that's gonna be
Man.
a huge mess, man. No, just stay away from that. 4-foot tall Ninja Turtle, though. I'm tempted. I am tempted. I'll tell you that.
We got a 4-foot Mazinger Z back here.
Yeah. Look at that.
Massive
Look at, he's just chilling back there.
Boom.
Speaking of which, why doesn't he say anything? He's just chilling, watching the show. He's like, "What's up, guys?"
Dude, this isn't.
He's
possessed
actually
doll
waiting
we're
for a
talking
piece of
about.
that turkey right there, Leo. That's what he's waiting for.
Yeah, that delicious turkey. All right, so we're gonna move
Grave
on
Digger, 15
to the
bucks.
last one. This is for all you gamers out there. The GameStop
Calls?
Black Friday sale. Usually, this is
Oh, GameStop.
probably one of the weakest ads I see.
Yeah,
Every
GameStop-
single year.
GameStop never goes on
I'm
sale.
disappointed, but then I go into the store and I'm like, oh, hey, look at this. Why wasn't this in the ad? So you might want to just stop by and see if you find something good. $9.99 games. Look at that.
$64 for a remote.
Look,
Batman. It's the gold.
It's the gold edition.
Oh,
But
$10?
Look at those T-shirts. $2.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
kinda
$2
cool.
That's
shirts.
kind of cool.
And it
But-
says gamers and stuff.
But the only one drawback I think is, and if you've ever gone on GameStop's website to look at shirt sizes, they're very limited. They only got like small, medium. Occasionally, they have large. In the shirt you want, all the old shirts that nobody wants, they've got plenty of stock. But the ones that you want, like Captain America, Star Wars, and all that popular.
Well, that's why
stuff,
we're talking about
4XL.
like in store. This is an in store show.
Well, but
here
that's
we're
what I'm
talking
saying.
about.
I'm just
Of
saying.
course,
Here's the ad.
Mhm.
When you expect to go buy it, you're not gonna find it because you're just
Yeah.
gonna get a small shirt.
So the one thing that kind of jumps out at me a lot here is this right here.
Funko Pop.
No, the $10 games. We have Batman,
Never played
Mad
Arkham
Max,
Knight.
and Star Wars.
Mad Max
Great
is pretty
games.
cool.
Great games.
Mad Max is cool.
Yeah. So
Okay, that's cool. I'll allow it.
yeah. So we have. Let's see. What else do we have here?
Xbox.
Xbox One
Xbox.
Minecraft Edition.
Meh.
Meh.
Enough with the Minecraft.
Minecraft has to die.
Yeah, we're not gonna show Xbox One too much love here.
It's never gonna die.
The
Xbox
deals are pretty mad. Look at these games. These are $27 at Walmart, and here they're selling them for 40. $40. I mean, come on.
Oh, GameStop.
Come on, GameStop. You can do better than that.
Apparently not.
Yeah, Far Cry Primal, that's $15 at Best Buy. Or what was it? Target. Target. It was at Target, so...
Make it a holiday to remember.
Yeah, but look at
Peace,
these.
joy, and PlayStation.
At least they're matching the price on the PS4 Slim with Uncharted 4. $250.
Oh, I thought they were including the headset. I was like, hey, well, at least they got... No, but that's separate.
It's just clickbait.
Clickbait.
Yeah. Nothing too special here either, guys. I mean,
No.
they're overpriced when you can compare it to the other stores.
Wait, what's that free thing
Where?
on the red?
Free?
Ornament?
That green, yeah. It's
Yeah.
Arrow.
Yeah, so here you got three used games for $20.
Used.
Yeah, they're used, but most of the time you get to see what kind of condition they're in before you actually buy. So you might actually get something that's in really good condition. So there it is. There they are, the used games. Anything special you guys see there? Probably Far Cry 4, maybe.
I don't play consoles
Arkham Knight.
anymore, so all of this
Arkham
is
Knight.
like, meh.
Star Wars again.
Meh.
Rick likes Inquisition.
Meh. I've never actually played
Watch
it. Why are you
Dogs.
saying that I like it? I've never played it.
Then which? Oh no, Shadow of Mordor. I always get those two confused. Look, the
Shadow.
cover looks almost the same.
There's a big dragon on one and a dude on the other.
There's a dude on both of them, and they're about the same colors. There's shadows on the top, shadows on the bottom.
Mordor was pretty fun, yeah.
So there you
It
go.
was pretty fun.
Is that a Lord of the Rings game?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's it. Oh, one more. Boom, right here. One of the best games of all time.
Uncharted.
It's Uncharted. No, I'm talking about The Last of Us
Oh.
here.
Yeah, I never played it.
Ratchet and Clank. These are $10. Hey, you can't go wrong. It's probably the best deal I've seen all day on this
$20?
Huh?
For $20?
For GameStop.
Only
No,
$9.99.
They're
Oh.
$9.99.
Oh,
There's
okay.
It has like a little line going through
Okay.
it there. So yeah, I mean, with all that said, I just want to say thank you very much for joining us. What do you guys think about the deals? You can feel free to share
Chime
some
in.
special deals down in the comment
Comments on the
section.
bottom.
And I just want to thank you again for
Subscribe
joining us
button
today.
starts on the bottom.
This special Thanksgiving Black
Like
Friday
buttons on the
edition
bottom.
of Daddy's Game Time. And I hope this was informative. I hope you maybe learned something and you got to check out some of the deals out here and hear some commentary about it.
We're probably I can't say for sure because it all depends on the condition, weather, and all everything that's going on. But Black Friday, we'll probably be out there. If you see us, for the people that are local here to us, flag us down. If you want some interviews, we can talk to you and whatnot.
Flag.
But we're also going to be trying to check on some of these deals in store, see what we can walk up to and actually find like stock permitting in store. So we'll probably do a comparison to see the price and if it's actually worth going through that hassle of trying to find that one particular item that everyone probably wants to just find one little thing.
Mm-hmm.
See how that goes for us.
All right. So thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your games. Love your families. Until next time, I'm Leo with
Rick.
and
Francisco.
Turkey.
bye-bye.
Eat lots of turkey.
That's right.